Hello and welcome to my Six Nations Round 2 predictions brought to you by DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, a podcast, a YouTube channel, a Twitter account and a website bringing you all the best in prediction and opinion for your rugby union. So what a cracker of an opening weekend we had in the men's and women's Six Nations with some big games there. France getting a big win over Ireland in the women's competition, but in the men's, obviously going down to that last-minute drop goal. And obviously, the one game I got wrong last weekend was the Welsh men beating the Scottish men. Otherwise, I got 5 out of 6 right. Let's see how we go again. So I'll kick off with the women's predictions. Then I'll go through the men's, how the men's game's going. Also, this weekend I'll be giving you a live post-game reaction on YouTube straight after the whistle for the England-Wales game. If you can't catch it live, then do catch the recording as I give you all my post-game reaction. So, in the women's, I've got England versus Wales, so it's basically a mirror of the men's ones. They have the same matchups. I think England will win this one by 15. Wales pipped Scotland at home last weekend by a solitary point, whereas England got themselves a comfortable win by 35 points over Italy. As I said last week, England, France and Ireland do appear to be some way ahead of the other three nations. So second up, Scotland women, who went to that 1 point loss against Wales, have to host France this weekend. France, who came off the back of that big victory, 24-0 over Ireland, and I think they'll do the job again. So I'm backing France by 15. And finally, Ireland hosting Italy. Both these sides lost, obviously, last weekend. I'm expecting Ireland to bounce back and win that one by about 15. Yes, I've gone for the same margin across all of them, but I think England, France and Ireland are the three strongest sides in this competition. Going on to the men's one, we kick off with Ireland hosting Italy. Obviously, Ireland sort of stuttered a bit against France, but got over the line in the end. All of us thought they would have had a much bigger winning margin over France. I think at home against Italy they'll have no problems, though. Italy really didn't do that much against England, and I expect Ireland to win that one by about 15. The real intriguing match of the whole weekend, I think, is that England versus Wales one at Twickenham. Both sides coming off decent victories. England over Italy perhaps didn't fire as well as they wanted to, but they never looked like losing. And Wales with that commanding victory over Scotland. And Gatland has announced today that he's picked the exact same starting side. So to face England, obviously announcing his squad very early, like he likes to do. I think at home, England are going to sneak this one. I'm going backing England by 5. But if you're going to catch a game all weekend, this is the one to make sure you do watch. Finally, Scotland host France. I'm just wondering whether Scotland got caught out by being a bit of only having a plan A and not having a plan B. I heard some people saying, they've got to earn the right to go wide. But they didn't earn the right to go wide when they beat Australia and Ireland last year. So I don't think that's not their style. They don't have to earn the right to go wide, as the old kind of sayings go. But Wales just got their matchups right and didn't give Scotland the overlap. Scotland previously been able to manage to find that gap and to get the defence to not match up well. Wales just did that extremely well last weekend. So I think Scotland still will keep the same tactics, and I expect them to beat France by 5. I think away from France, this young French side will just come up short. Always have good rugby chats. Let me know your thoughts down below, or you can catch me on Twitter at DrivingMaul. And don't forget to watch my post-game reaction for England versus Wales this weekend.